viewers, Crichton Prime here again, coming at you from Crity TV on Icon. Welcome to my next overview for CGI Transformers. For this episode, a bunch of cyber actors are chasing a couple of adorable little proto-humans in Cutting Edge. So, at the beginning, we're introduced to a couple of adorable little proto-human children by the name of Chak and Una. And, well, they're sort of strafing through the forest with their Neanderthal leader, who's holding the hammer that Dinobot used in Code of Hero to defeat Megatron. I guess that's the same Neanderthal that Dinobot saved, so makes sense. But, of course, they end up being chased by this mysterious new Cyberraptor, which is clearly of Megatron's making. And, well, the children are sort of trapped under this tree, and the Neanderthal kind of... This is a new thing, he's sort of scared off by it. Poor guy. But yeah, the two children are trapped, but Optimus and Silverbot come in to save the day, but Silverbot kind of gets damaged, and Optimus flattens it with a rock. Yeah, and they safely take the two children back to base. But yes, until they can find their tribe. Yeah, of course, but... They send Black Arachnia to take care of them, but because Rhinox has an excuse that they're registers, they don't register humans. I don't know. It's just one of Rhinox's excuses, especially for her to be alone with Cheetos, starting to have a crush on her, and start sparking some jealousy from Silverbolt. Well, not jealousy, more like anger. And yeah, awkward. And so the daycare for underdeveloped bipeds begins, as Black Arachnia refers it, and they're sort of relaxing for a bit. Cheetah's taking Chak off on like a nice joyful flight trip, and Una's being adorable and trying to copy Black Arachnia, trying to be like her. And after that, they're attacked by another Cyberraptor, and Cheeto gets shot down and gets his flight mechanism damaged. And Black Arachnia has two options: either go off like her usual Predacon spider self, or save the two children. And she disgusts herself by saving the children. And well, they soon give the raptor the runaround, but they're alone without communication, because they're in one of Megatron's jamming zones. And Megatron sort of sends then assigns Waspinator and Tarantulas a couple of other Cyberraptors in the meantime, whilst Tarantulas has his own new device. And Megatron quotes, "Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war." David K really makes that quote sound good, I'll tell you that. Okay, so Optimus, in suspicion of Cheetor and Black Arachnia being in danger, decides to go off to find them, and Silverbolt wants to go with him because his lady's clearly in danger. And Optimus reluctantly agrees, even though Silverbolt's damaged. But yeah, Rattrap and Rhinox are left with all the work, much to Rattrap's reluctance. And meanwhile, Megatron and the rest of the Predacons are sort of sneaking outside the base because it's undermanned and unprotected, and the Ark's theirs for the arsing. But Quick Strike's like, why don't we just blast our way and then take it? And Megatron's like, okay. That's adorable. And they blow a hole in the door. And surprisingly to Inferno, Megatron sends Quick Strike on ahead. Inferno's a bit upset by that, but Megatron's a bit clever about this, because in his logic, when expecting booby traps, always send the boob in first. And Quick Strike gets knocked out by a giant fist. I kid you not, it's a giant mechanical fist. Oh, so funny. Anyway, they're going for the Ark. Meanwhile, the little group comes under attack from Waspinator, Tarantulas, and the three Cyberraptors. But eventually Optimus and Silverbot come in to help. But Optimus gets shot in the butt by a dart from Tarantulas, which contains some sort of transmetal cyber venom. You can see him there all overloading. His head's bigger. It's so adorable. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of cyber venom, so he's out down for the count for now. He's not dead, don't worry. But it kind of sends him a bit crazy because well, he's telling Rattrap and Rhinox to defend the Ark, but he suddenly goes into a bit of a sing-song with his head's all bigger. There he is, metal guy. Rattrap's hearing this over the comms. Like, it's not what I wanted to hear. That bit always makes me laugh. Anyway, that's all going on. And Black Arachnia saves the two kids when Tarantulas tries to take them down. She's in denial. She's saying she slept, but we all know. And the Neanderthal leader comes back in with Dinobot's hammer, and yeah, finally manning up. He knows what he's expecting. Gets on the raptor's back, one of the raptor's backs, and smashes the device on its back. Makes it overload, and it's sort of jumping off Waspinator before it explodes. Oh, so yeah, and and Black Arachnia takes out the other one, hitting the weak spot, and that takes out flattens Tarantulas and explodes. Oh, and meanwhile, Depth Charge is coming in to help Rhinox and Rattrap to help save the Ark. He's got two guns this time, the Shark gun and this extra handgun. I wonder if the toy has that. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen him use that again. But he's really going on full artillery. And well, the others, the Predacons retreat. And while Rhinox is thanking him, Rattrap's like, he still smells like fish. So rude. But he does, though. He does smell like fish. But, and of course, Optimus is fine. He's just fine. He's repairing. And Cheetor's like, he's thinking him and Black Arachnia make a good team, but Black Arachnia just thinks of him as a nice kid, so that's 2 strikes against him. And Silbot goes off with her, because they're the perfect couple. But Cheetor's thinking he might not be so nice after all. Meanwhile, Megatron's musing over the fact that this new Transmetal 2 technology is developing. It doesn't function well without a spark, but of course, thanks to the Core Rampage's Sparkies, has half a one to spare, in a manner of speaking. Hope you enjoy this episode when you see it, if you haven't already. Coming next, there's a whole new Cheetor on the way in Feral Scream Part 2, which finally gives way to the Transmetal 2. Of course, this Iguanas figure is the only Transmetal 2 figure I've got to display. And yes, Connor, I know, he's wearing a skirt. How hard can it be? Get on my brain! Long story.